Alright guys, Michael with Mealey Marine, and in today's video, it's kind of a sad day, but a very, very happy day. The 363 has just been sold, so we're just going through, we're cleaning it up. It's got a little mud on the tires, just some little loose ends here and there with every boat. You gotta just kind of tidy them up. So we haven't ran the boat in a while. We just pulled it out and started up, and I just wanted to make a little video about that. So it's already been fired up, but what you're gonna do is you're gonna choke, like neutral throttle. I don't know what this is called. What's it called?
I call it high neutral. Yeah.
High neutral, and push in.
Oh man, it runs so good. It sounds so mean.
Motor's running great. I think the guy's name is Greg. I think Greg's gonna be really, really happy with the smoke. He got a smoking deal, to be honest. But I'm just glad to see her go. It's time for the next project boat. And also, we got like a bidding war going on the Champion, which is amazing. My Ranger is for sale, the 521. So if anybody's interested in that, maybe we can go 3 for 3 in 1 week on selling boats. So that'd be pretty cool. So all we got left to do is we got to tidy up some wires underneath the console, do a quick wash down. We need to get these tires looking fresh. I think, what's going on?
I was looking at it.
I think clean tires always indicate a clean vehicle, like shiny tires. So we need to do that, and she'll be ready to go. Are you excited to tow her all the way to Texarkana?
No.
Little faith. He was
I don't like single axle trailers at all, so
it's got
one spare.
When this one goes out, this one goes. That's how it works. It deploys.
Yeah, whenever it breaks and the tongue hits the ground, then that wheel will be on the ground.
Yeah, it'll catch. It'll be ready. So I'm super excited. Grumpy's at home. He's taking a nap, sleeping. He's not here today, so that's kind of sad. But he's here in spirit, right? Is he in your heart?
No.
Alrighty, so we're slowly but surely cleaning up the boat. I got Big Dog Hugh doing his favorite thing, cleaning underneath boats. So we're just getting the trailer looking a little bit better. So I just wanted to do a quick final walkthrough of all the work that we did on this boat. This boat's been pretty popular, and so I just kind of want to show you guys one quick walkthrough of everything we did, start to finish. I only got 5 minutes of memory left on my thing, so he's gonna hold the camera and we're gonna go through it. One last time, we put new spark plugs, new thermostat, we rebuilt the carbs, we did a tune as best as that we can. We changed the seals in the trim and we filled that up. We took the motor off, you all saw that, we put it back on. On the trailer, we repainted the whole trailer, new carpet on the bunks, new stainless steel hardware, the works, new tires. All right, wiring, LED lights, all that. Moving up into the boat here, we got our rear compartment fully redone, fully cleaned out. 3 new batteries, everything going on there, battery charger and wiring, all that. We re-carpeted the whole boat. We put these latches on there. We need to clean up the live wells. Moving forward, we built this really cool console seating area. We got 3 seats, and I know it's probably the most controversial thing about the whole build. Why didn't we use a bench seat or do something else? This is what we had. If you try to buy boat seats right now, it's really hard. So we got that, and it kind of kept with the time period with folding seats. Centerpiece of the whole boat, a fully custom dash mount. If your dash looks like this, on your Ranger, you can use ours. You'll have to drill out holes and stuff, but you can check it out, mealeymarine.com. We got trim, fuel, tack, and speedo, all the switches, all that. And then over here we have a flow right live well control center. And don't get mad at me, they changed the colors. People are really mad about that. I didn't do it. Call them. We're finishing up the wiring, all the wiring right here. Your fuses are right here. We've obviously come a long way in our wiring technique. Clyde's boat came out a lot better. But you got all your fuses, everything's labeled. I put it here so that people could see the work that I did. I wanted to show off. That's why it is the way that it is. And it is really easy to get to. So if you ever need to change out a fuse, it's there. Moving on up to the front deck, we have we recarpeted everything. This is like a little folding area. I guess back in the day, you just carried your tackle box with you. And then over here, we replaced the seat and made a locker. That was our first dive into making a locker, and it came out really cool. Real quick. Here's the original seat mold. So we took this out and we made that. It increases your fishing real estate, adds some square footage to the front deck. And yeah, moving up, we did a recessed trolling motor foot pedal. That's all the rage now. We got a front bow panel. Just kept it real simple. We did trim, and then we got a USB, and the USB tells you your voltage on your trolling motor batteries, which is pretty dope. And not the best trolling motor in the whole world, but it's what came with the boat. And I think the customer will be happy. It scoots the boat around, and that's about it. So we're just cleaning up. I think Grumpy just got here. Yep.
Poop.
Showing up late. So we just did a real quick walkthrough. I only got a minute left of footage. What are your thoughts on the old Ranger leaving?
Well, it's kind of depressing too in 1 week. It's getting to be too much, but it is what it is. It's going to a good home. It's a good boat. So that's all that matters.
This should be completely snowed.
I don't know what the f else me from.
I don't know, because you're the one who seems to know more of the stuff than me. Because this is the one. Don't video this, because this is making me look bad.
Should I choke or no choke?
No choke. Choke. Okay.
So we're good?
I think it's good. I mean, it starts okay. It's kind of hard to tell on this, but I think it's kind of like Clyde said about these. His sun has warm, and you got to let it warm up. I mean, this boat is still pretty cold. I mean, compared to Clyde's would have already been way hotter than this. So I don't know that much, but Clyde was saying that these tend to run colder or cooler than his does. So I think once this thing gets up to temperature, it'll be fine. So it started up okay. I think it'll settle down once it's because it's not even hot. Michael spoke to the customer, so it sounds very positive. Hugh has been going through this back here, double checking all of our fasteners. Double check the fasteners, check these fasteners. I don't know what this is. Look at that. That's got to be fixed. We'll finish cleaning up the motor. Right now, we are Fuse under the dash. For some reason, those things are never supposed to fall off, so we have to pull the backings off and epoxy them. So use under there, doing a cleanup, getting that fixed up, and we're going to.
He needs an abrasive on his thing.
You handed that to me.
You didn't put a thing on it?
You just handed it to me. I thought you handed it to me with everything.
You know.
I don't know what's worse, him being like, "Hey, how do you mop?" or him.
Okay, I was like, literally, I've never mopped before. I know how to mop, but I was like, oh, what do you put inside the water? I was like, use dish soap, and he's like, oh, use this degreaser over there. I was like, okay. And then he's like, that's the most crazy thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Okay.
I didn't say that. What are you doing?
No,
that?
he
No,
said
hold
that.
on
I'm
a second.
saying
You doing,
he said that.
hold on a second. You're doing that with an English accent like I said it.
No, I'm making fun of him.
I know, but it sounded like he was making fun of
no,
me.
that's why I'm making fun of someone.
All right, just wanted to be clear about that. So use under there, fixing that up. We're going to be using a little tape to do a little bit of an upgrade under there. And then we're going to, I'm going to offset them. We've took the bolts. I'm going to offset them. I'm going to have them pull this console. Take a look back there, make sure everything's okay. So this is where it all started, this locker right here. This bad boy. And I'm very proud about the way this turned out. This is where it all started, and then obviously we did Clyde's. But this one here is a very nice locker. This radius here was, oh my gosh, it was really difficult. We scrapped more sheet plywood on this one project than you should ever be allowed to scrap. But we learned a lot about boats and all the rest of it. So, you know, if you go back and watch the videos on this, well worth it. If you're going to do a locker, watch the videos on this, because you'll learn a lot about the angles, the draft angles, and all the rest of it. So this turned out really nice, and quite honestly, everybody comments about this, and it does. It kind of, what I think it does is it kind of modernizes the boat. Don't you think, you?
100% agree.
Okay, don't be a little just because you don't have a grinding wheel, all right?
I'm in agreement with you.
Thank you. All kidding aside, Hugh is out here really working hard today, getting things dialed in on this for the customer, and you know, it's always, when you're the one delivering it, you have a vested interest in making sure that everything's okay. So you have been working.
I just want to make sure the trailer was good.
I don't blame you. I'll make sure the trailer was good. No, we need to go through and double check everything. That's what you need to do when you're delivering anything, whether or not it's a race car or a boat or a motorcycle. Go through and double check something. There's always something, a screw loose somewhere or whatever, and even when you've double checked it a couple of times, there's always still something else. So, but you want to minimize that, and Hugh's right about the trailer. Obviously, you know, there's a problem with the trailer, he can't get to where he's going. So we'll go through and double check on the trailer and that. So enough of this, because Hugh's got to get under there and clean it up so we can get it out of it.
All right. Old girl is leaving me. Hugh's about to take her up to Texarkana. So I'm gonna miss her. That's kind of sad, but it is what it is. So never get too attached. Everything's replaceable. So, alrighty guys, well, this is the last time you'll see this boat, hopefully, and it's just on to the next one. So bye, see you later, bye. Don't get in a wreck. If you get in a wreck, don't wreck the boat.